How you guys doing? Kane 71. So I've showed my PC. I've showed my personal collection of graded cards of different sets. I've showed my PSA, HGA. I've showed CGC and Beckett, as well as BCCG. Now I want to show you guys. This is probably my largest stack. It's of SGC. Now a lot of these cards I've gotten graded myself. SGC is inexpensive, high quality grading. I kind of like the tuxedo look of the black surrounding it. It really highlights the card, especially on cards with color or contrary colors, whether it be a lot of bright colors or even just the white. It really accents the black edges. But so I'm going to break this up into 6 different groups. We'll start off with baseball and some soccer and hockey. I've got some baseball, soccer, and hockey. And then we'll go through, I've got football, I've got some NBA stuff, I've got my Miami Heat stack, and I've got my young NBA stuff in 2 different stacks of young guys that are currently in the league that I'm collecting. So, but let's start off. Start off with some baseball. And the first one we'll take a look at, this one is actually a Ken Griffey Jr. Swinging for the Fences autographed. My dad pulled this out of a pack, and I got it autographed. It was in one of those stamped down 1-inch thick lucite cases for years, so there is some damage on the edges. It's a super clean autograph. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. This is definitely a PC card. I'm never getting rid of it. But it's a Ken Griffey Jr. autograph, and it's a very cool addition, especially because it came from my dad. There's a lot of baseball here, and some of this baseball stuff. Here's another one that this was the I collected Darryl Strawberry, and this was the rookie card that my dad got for me, and I kept in a screw down case, and then I moved it to a one touch, and it was in a top loader, and so it's been around. But it's a 1983 Topps traded, and it's held up in pretty decent condition in SGA 8. I love that it's an 8. I love that it's, I mean, everyone wants a 10, but it's perfectly fine with me. This card's not going anywhere. So I got those 2 to start off. There's a lot of nostalgia in baseball. I grew up, collecting baseball with my dad. This was a cool find that I had, I want to say a couple years ago, but it's a 1987 Topps Tiffany Bo Jackson rookie card, and it's the Tiffany. So the fact that it's an SGA 8 is cool. A lot of these cards are really tough grades. But the fact that I was able to pull an 8 and it's a Topps Tiffany, it's got some shine on the front, and then also the highlighted back helps let you know about that. This is a card that my dad got for me. Came in a PSA 8. Preston Wilson. It's 2000 Fleer Ultra, and it's the Masterpiece Edition. So it's the Masterpiece Edition. You see the purple where it's named, and on the back you can see where it says 1 of 1, the only 1 of 1 masterpiece. So again, the fact that it's an 8 doesn't even matter. It's a 1 of 1. It's Preston Wilson, who I was a big fan of when he was with the Marlins. So a lot of nostalgia, but it's a pretty cool card, a good memory to have. Now, these are 2 cards that I got graded after my dad passed away. He had a bunch of these, and he ripped a lot of 1999 Fleer Ultra. So 2 of the ones that we got and I ripped and I was able to send off to get were the 1991 Fleer Ultra Diamond Producers. And I got a Cal Ripken Jr. and a Ken Griffey Jr. And I just thought those were really cool. Very cool cards. Acetate, clear, see-through cards. It's got a good sparkle. It's not been faded. You'll see a lot of these cards have yellowing, and so far that hasn't been the problem. But you know, just a lot of nostalgia here with the baseball. We got a Billy Ripken error card. This is the actual error. It's not the corrected. If you guys know, I'm not going to say it. Obviously, it's for kids. You can see the error down here at the bottom, but you guys know what it is. It's a little bit off-centered, a little bit tighter on the right than it is the left, so it came back a 9. This card, actually, I didn't get graded. This was the last Christmas present that my dad got for me. It's a cool error card. It reminds me of 1989, where my dad and I were collecting, and he started me in collecting from like 97 through, you know, like from like 87 to like 94, and then I took some time off. And with collecting, you're always in it for a while, and then you take a break, but this was the beginning. This was the start, and this was a very interesting error card that was very rare and very sought after. And my dad picked this up for me, so I have this in my collection. This was a cool card that I searched for, and Trevor Hoffman is a Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest relievers of all time. Not a lot of people know that he started his career with the Marlins, and he was traded to the San Diego Padres for Gary Sheffield. And so this is his rookie card, and it's not just the Topps rookie card, but it's the Gold Seal Inaugural Marlins. So it's a double rookie. It's Topps made the exact same set, and it's more rare than Topps Gold. So I thought that was a cool card. It's a Marlins rookie. He's a Hall of Famer. He did not play a lot with the Marlins, but you know, he was a Hall of Famer, and it's like my Miguel Cabrera rookie, which I have. This was another card that my dad pulled out of a pack. I was actually there when he did it. We bought a box of 1999 Topps, and we're in Marlins Stadium, and we ripped the entire box of Topps and was able to pull out a Barry Bonds autograph. Pretty cool. Very cool Barry Bonds autograph. One of the greatest hitters of all time. So that's going to stay in the PC. I picked up these two pretty cool Marlins pitchers, Sandy Alcantara and Jose Fernandez, 2 double 10s. I picked them up a while ago, and I thought they were really nice. The Bowman Sterling for rest in peace, Jose Fernandez, and Sandy Alcantara, still a member of the Marlins. Cy Young Award winner. So rookie card, pretty cool. We got some soccer stuff. These two, you guys may know, got these graded. 2006 Panini World Cup stickers. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, both rookie cards. Rookie stickers, as it were. But picked up a 5 and a 6. And not the most valuable cards because they're 5 and 6, but you know, they're really cool, and it's a part of history, and you got 2 GOATs, you know. They're not the most, like I said, they're not the most valuable, but it's super clean. They're beautiful, and they're super young. And Messi, you know, gotta love Messi. He's a hometown guy now with the Inter Miami. And speaking of Inter Miami, picked up these two. First one is the Night signature celebration between icons. I thought this was really cool with Steph Curry and Lionel Messi on an SGC 10. And then the other one I like a lot is this one, and that is the this one. I actually, you know what? I picked both of these up for cheap, and then I sent them off, and they both came back as 10s. So I've noticed Topps now grades pretty well. So if there's something in Topps now that I like, I'll send it off. This is the Messi and Kevin Sullivan. A legend and a phenom share a moment post-game. Kevin Sullivan is a super young. This was actually when this picture was taken. I believe he was only 14 years old. So he's on his way to Man City in a few years. and he's a great young talent for Team USA. Can't talk about soccer, guys, without the current Lamine Yamal. This is Rookie Kings, and it's the red version. Rookie Kings. I was able to find it good. I've noticed that SGC grades paper cards very well. The chromium cards, you know, whether it be Topps Chrome or Select or Prism or premium stock or whatever, those obviously there's surface issues and whatever, but paper cards, they do very well with. And then I got a couple of hockey cards, all which I had graded myself. Being a Florida Panther fan, we got Matthew Tkachuk O-Pee-Chee rookie card. We have Matthew Tkachuk O-Pee-Chee rainbow. It's a rainbow shine to it, a foil card. We have a Rookies Upper Deck Portraits for Matthew Tkachuk on an SGC 10. And we have a O-Pee-Chee Retro. Is a retro alternate rookie. Pretty cool. I like this one a lot. I thought this was really cool. And then the last hockey card that I have is one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time. And it's an old SGC label. And it's Mario Lemieux. And it's graded 84, which is the old standard for SGC, which is equivalent to a 7. So in a 7 case, you have a Mario Lemieux rookie card, 1985, 86 Topps, absolute GOAT, Mario Lemieux. All right, so that's my stack of baseball and some soccer and some hockey. And I'm going to come back and we'll go through some of the rest of these ones. I'm going to break these up into 6 different stacks, and we'll try not to make the videos too long. Thanks so much. Have a good one. I appreciate it.